Okay, hot hands hand warmers. I'm going to just put these in the gloves, well, around my palms. So they're basically cheap-ass heated grips. I've closed the garage down so I can't throw them away. Apparently all you got to do is take them out of the pack, and then when they make contact with air, that activates the heat, so they'll start getting warm very soon. They look like tea bags. Put them in my pocket because I've closed the garage, I can't get to my bin. AKA the garage floor, apparently. There we go, keep Britain tidy, folks. Except I'm still dropping bits on the floor, look at that, terrible. Right. I'm just going to give them a bit of a shake, I don't know if that works or not, but yeah, supposedly these give out heat for like 10 hours, so they might even be still warm for when it's time to come home, so we'll see, but hopefully they can fit inside my glove. So I'm just going to sort of put it there. Yeah, I think you can put, there we go. That might be a little bit uncomfortable, but we'll see. I have teabag hands. Okay, it took a couple of minutes for the heat to start, but I can feel it now. Oh, look at that, we're riding on top of the clouds. So, update then. We're about 20 minutes into my ride. Very nice and toasty on my palms and my hands. Quite impressed, actually. They seem to work quite well. Fingertips are a bit cold because, well, there's no heat down there, so, and they're like the first thing hitting the wind, so. Okay, a few minutes later, after recording that last bit, I'll get into some really thick fog. Well, this. And the temperature plummeted. So yeah, my fingers are really freezing now. 35 minutes roughly into the ride. Again, palms nice and warm, fingertips. Oh, I think they're still on. I can't really feel them. Yeah, no, I can't feel them. They're flipping freezing. I'm going to see what these are like after 10 hours, because there should still be enough heat left in them, supposedly, by the time I'm ready to come home. So I'll attach that bit onto the end of the video. Okay, it is 20 to 6 in the evening, and the tea bags are still giving off heat. So yeah, all day I did leave the heat pads inside the glove, so that's probably like helped the longevity of the heat. Oh, actually, shall I try? I'll try that on top if it will fit. Yeah, right, that's across my knuckles there. Let's see what the difference is like. Shake it a bit, get it as far down the glove as I can, as close to my fingers. There we go. So my left hand, you probably see the bulge in my glove, but yeah, I've put the pack under there, so I'm probably going to have a cold palm, but then on this one I've kept it, I've kept the pack in my palm, so let's see what that does, if anything or nothing. So they are still kicking out some heat. That's quite impressive. Right, I must add about temperatures. So this morning when I first left, I don't know what it actually was, it felt like around 6-7 degrees, maybe even 8 at the most. So yeah, fairly warmish, really, certainly for this time of year. When I was coming through that fog, that was definitely more freezing point, 1 degree, 2 degrees at the very most. And that's when I really started to feel the cold. Coming back home now, it's a little bit warmer. I'd say it's more sort of around 8 or 9 degrees again, at the very most. Certainly doesn't feel that nippy, to be honest. So I probably won't have a very fair test on what my fingers are like on this one. But yeah, for now, the right hand one over the knuckles there actually feels better than my left one where it's in my palm. Okay, 5:56. That is 9.5 hours since opening the pouches, sachets, whatever you want to call them, the tea bags. And yet, still warm. I think they're just starting to cool down now. It could just be the wind chill, etc., but it does feel like they're not quite as warm as what they were. So I think they are starting to cool down now. But yeah, 9.5 hours, that's pretty good. As for my actual hands, the fingers on my right hand, or phalanges if you like, do feel a little bit warmer than my left. So on my right hand, that's where I've put the pouch on over my knuckles basically, and I think that is enough just to put a bit of heat towards my fingers, even though they're sort of going to get any wind that's coming through the gloves is sort of forcing it away. It seems enough to help it just that little bit. So yeah, my fingers are warmer there, whereas my left phalanges, I don't have a left phalange. There's a problem with the left phalange. Yeah, they do feel a little bit nippy. So yeah, 6 o'clock, and yeah, it does feel like they are definitely dropping their temperatures a bit. So in conclusion then, they certainly are no replacement for heated grips, but they're better than nothing. So if you haven't got any other option, then give them a try, because they're pretty cheap. Available in all good shops, and some bloody awful ones too, I'm sure. I forget where I've seen these. I'm sure I've seen them in supermarkets before, so yeah, keep an eye out for them, and yeah, try some out if you want. I think it'd be good if you can get them in your boot, just put them down over your toes, keep your toes nice and warm. For me, it's only my hands and my feet that get cold in the when it gets really cold weather. So yeah, that'd be a handy thing to have just for times like that. But yeah, certainly no replacement for the proper stuff. And we can await the comments below saying, only gays need heated grips, man up, just embrace the cold. Yes, I've had them before on a previous video about heated grips. Only gays use heated grips. Yeah, well, words to that effect anyway. Slightly paraphrasing there, but yeah, that was what was said. Silly, really. Because yeah, some people deal with the cold better than others. Some people are used to it, other people not so used to it. Some people just don't have very good circulation in their hands, so they're more prone to getting cold. So therefore would want heated grips. And it's important to be warm and comfortable on a motorbike, because if you're uncomfortable, it takes away from your concentration on the road. Because rather than concentrating on the road, you're concentrating on how cold you are. And then, yeah, usually end up in a little bit of bother. Anyway, that's enough. So yeah, I hope that was useful. Maybe give them a try. I'm sure that there's other useful stuff that you could use them for as well. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Ride safe, stay warm. Don't worry, spring's on the way very soon.